Hello everyone, welcome back to my ASEAN Scholar series. I'm Zoe, and today I'm going to share some practical things you need to know before moving to Singapore. Whether you are coming as an ASEAN scholar or just planning to study, work, or live here. We'll talk about the cost of living, Singaporean culture, public transport, must-have apps, and some essential tips to help you adapt better. Before we begin, just a heads up. After this series, I'll be starting a new one on university life. I will share why I chose NUS Pharmacy, how I got into it, and all about the accommodation options in NUS. So if you're heading to uni soon, stay tuned. Let's start with the questions everyone asks. How much does it cost to live in Singapore? It really depends on your lifestyle, but here are some of the insights into how things are priced here. For food, normal hawker center or food court meal costs around 3 to 6 SGD per meal, while for restaurant or cafe meals, typically cost around 10 to 20 SGD. For grocery-wise, the most famous supermarket chain in Singapore are FairPrice and Sheng Siong. They are also more budget-friendly. You can check the price of the groceries on their official websites. For data and phone plan, it typically costs around 10 to 20 per month for basic data. The big telecommunication companies are Singtel, StarHub, and M1 in Singapore. Some other budget options that my friends are using are like Simba and CM Link because generally they have more generous plans, affordable rates, and membership benefits. While for room rental, it typically costs anywhere from $600 to 1.2k depending on the area. Singapore public transport system is incredibly efficient, clean, reliable, and well connected. You can get to most places easily, and the trains and buses runs on accurate schedules with high frequency too. For adults, most trips cost 1 to 3 SGD depending on distance. Students and senior citizens enjoy concession fee, usually around $1 or less per trip. Singapore uses a distance-based fare system, so you won't get charged extra when transferring between buses and MRTs if you complete your journey within a certain time frame. If you want the latest fare details or to calculate your trip costs, check out these two websites and I'll link them in the description below too. As an ASEAN scholar or international student, your school will help you apply for student concession cards, also known as EZLink cards, which give you discounted fare. For everyone else, you can use an EZLink card or Simply Go card available at MRT stations and bus interchanges, credit or debit cards, or cash, but it's slightly more expensive for the fares and also less convenient. I usually use Google Maps to plan my route and apps like SimBus and MyTransport.sg to check real-time buses and MRT arrival times. If you are rushing or it's late at night, you can always book a Grab car too. Oh, and a fun fact, people in Singapore stand on the left side of the escalators and only those rushing walk on the right. Singapore is a multicultural society, home to Chinese, Malays, Indians, and many other ethnic groups. People generally speak English and Singlish, a casual mix of English, Malay, Hokkien, and other dialects. Here are some examples of Singlish and their meanings. Don't worry, you'll get used to it eventually. Now, life here is pretty fast-paced and competitive. Whether you are a student or working professional, people here work hard and value results. You might have heard the word kiasu, which means afraid to lose out. Personally, I don't think it's a bad thing. It just shows that people take their goals seriously and believe in meritocracy. Singapore is also one of the safest and cleanest countries in the world. Streets are clean, crime rates are low, and systems run effectively. But some laws that you should be aware of are no chewing gums are allowed, vaping and e-cigarettes are illegal, no eating or drinking on public transport, fines for littering, jaywalking or spitting if you get caught. As for the weather, get ready for hot, humid and rainy days all year round. Temperatures usually range from 26 to 32 degrees Celsius, so pack light, breathable clothes. I recommend bringing a portable fan or UV umbrella, especially if you will be walking outdoors a lot. You rely a lot on your phone, so here are some essentials to download when you arrive. For banking, most people use DBS Digibank, OCBC, or UOB. Almost everywhere in Singapore accept cashless payment. The most common ones are PayLah, PayNow, or even GrabPay. And as mentioned before, these are some apps needed to navigate around Singapore. For government-related stuff like your digital identity, you will need SingPass, and you can check your vaccination records and medical appointments through Health Hub too. While for shopping and food, I think it's similar to most of the countries where we use Shopee, Lazada, Foodpanda and GrabFood. And socially, Telegram is quite popular here. Some people even use it more than WhatsApp. Oh, and if you love studying at libraries, download the NLB mobile app because you will need it to book study seats. One of my favorite apps here is Healthy 365. If you connect your smartwatch to it, you can track your steps and earn points that can be redeemed for grocery or food vouchers. When you first arrive in Singapore, there are a few essentials to settle. Get a SIM card so you have data right away. Open a bank account, usually DBS, OCBC or UOB. And apply for an EZ-Link card or set up Simply Go for public transport. I also recommend bringing some Singapore dollars in cash to cover your first few days just in case your card haven't been set up yet. If you are a student, adjusting to life here is easier when you join CCAs or interest group. Through these, you'll make new friends and learn more about the Singapore cultures. Schools also celebrate events like Racial Harmony Day and run character and citizenship education lessons to help you understand the local values and culture better. For everyone else, just be open-minded. Try new foods at hawker centers, explore local neighborhoods, and be curious about how things work here. Singaporeans are generally friendly and willing to help if you ask. Even though I'm from Malaysia and our countries share a lot of similarities, I still experience a few mild culture shocks. For example, people here speak English almost everywhere, in class, at work, and when ordering food. Since English isn't my first language, it took me a while to get used to it. I also noticed that I walk a lot more here, whether it's from the bus stop to the MRT or between the MRT lines. So yes, I carry a small fan and UV umbrella everywhere to survive the heat. Another thing I love here is the public libraries. There are so many of them and they are amazing study or book spots. And of course, I pick up some new Singlish word that we don't really use in Malaysia. Words like saikang, which means extra work, rabak means mess up, and sia, which is a casual word people throw at the end of the sentences. So that's a quick overview of what to expect when living in Singapore. If you have any more questions about the life here, feel free to drop them in the comment below and I will try my best to answer them. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content about studying and living in Singapore, and follow me on Instagram at ZoeTeo for more updates on life in Singapore. See you in the next one. Bye bye!